Okay guys, so I know this isn't the best setting because the lights in here aren't that great, but we have, hi, how's it going?
I'm going to TSC.
What do you need?
New hydraulic hose.
He broke a hydraulic hose on the tractor. Which one?
The one that runs everything. Power up the transmission.
Need help?
Not yet.
Okay. Do you have this stuff?
I have to run the TSC, get
Just the hose or get some hydraulic fluid too?
I don't know.
I would say pick up a bottle while you're there.
What kind?
I would say call your brother and ask him because he's the one who's put it in the tractor before. Yeah, I have no idea.
I know. I don't
Power hydraulic fluid? Red tractor hydraulic fluid? Is that a thing? Is there a
Probably.
Okay,
I may need your help later, but
you got it.
I may call Uncle Dick for that too.
Yeah, you might. I'm gonna say I don't know how much help I'm gonna be, but I can try.
I can't get a fitting off, no problem.
So that's life here on the farm. Okay, I think we were gonna do. Hi, this is Doug's Basement Workshop. Welcome back. I know the lighting's not that great. We do have the new camera, the new audio, so we're just gonna go with it for today. Obviously, we haven't been doing a lot of videos. You know that. We're crazy busy with the farmer's market. I'm going to do a couple of videos talking about stuff that we are making a ton of. Since I'm doing production runs on stuff, I thought I'd go over how I do some of the production runs. Now, the bottle openers are made on the CNC machine. I cut them out with the CNC machine. I clean up the edges before I bring them in here to the laser so that I have the border of the wood already set. So I don't have to worry about the edges of the piece. When you cut them with the CNC machine, you get little dimples on the sides where the wood is attached to the board, because the CNC machine leaves a little tabs so the piece of wood doesn't go flying around, doesn't break the bits. So we have to sand those off. So this has been sanded once on the belt sander to get all the tabs off, get all the burning marks off the edges. And then I bring them here to the laser. Then we're going to laser engrave them. Then they get dipped in oil, and we put the hardware in the back. I'm currently buying my hardware off of Amazon. I'm buying 50 packs of the hardware. Comes in a bag like this because I had to buy more because I've used up the first 50 that I bought in the short time the market's been open. This has been a phenomenal seller for me. I don't know what to tell you about this one. I've never had really good luck selling bottle openers, but this year it has been huge. So I showed on the computer, and I don't know if you're going to stay and watch the computer part of this video, but I created one or two things in the Glowforge where you can make your windows that you click in to go in and start working that are for bottle openers. So I can just go to that one piece and I have all of my bottle opener art in there. I can just lay my pieces in and get started. So what I have, the camera that I use for doing my time lapses. So over here on the laser, we have our other tripod. I have set up in here is the basic setup for when I'm doing pieces. So obviously here's two bottle openers coming out. And these have to get sanded first because of all the smoking. I don't tape these off or anything. I'm going to sand the smoke off of them and then round off the edges with the sander. And that's about it. So, you know, this looks a little bit weird. There's no crumb tray. This is too tall for the crumb tray. The bottle openers are. So this is just a piece of MDF square that I've cut to put stuff in here. And these are my stands that you've seen me use so many times for doing slab art and projects. And this is just sitting on the top layer. So it's really, really simple setup. I put my two pieces in here, as square as I can. Now this is set up to be right over the center mirror, the center camera on the laser. So as it's looking down, it's shooting right between those two pieces. So the camera's lined up right here between these two. And that allows me to focus, set it to go right between these two, so it's right in here. Now I have tried to set it up with 4 and have the camera shooting here, but the lensing effect was throwing off me lining up my pieces, and that is quite the bummer. So we decided to go with 2. It's about a 20-minute run for most of my art. That comes out to be about a 20-minute run, 18 to 20 minutes, depending on the art. So that's not too bad. I can sit here and I'm gluing up other projects while that's running. So that's kind of what we're working on. I'm going to show you some of the production runs that I'm doing. This is one of my big production runs. The other big production run that I've been doing is slab art. I am milling up big slabs, bringing them in. I have a big slab right here. I come in, I put the piece in the laser, measure the height of this, and then I estimate my length from that. After it's in the laser, I just push it up into the corner, and I go out and I cut my slabs down, and I bring them in, and I will do full boards, 8-foot boards at a time I bring in and I do that with. And I'm selling probably 2, 3, 4 pieces of slab art in a week between the different markets that I'm going to. Now keep in mind, I'm not doing this all in one market. I'm going to several markets each week, which is part of my problem because I'm not in the shop making stuff throughout the week. I only have a limited number of days to produce product, so I have to make sure that the time that I have here producing product is as efficient as I can be. Hence me trying to run a bunch of these projects at one time. You just have to kind of try some of the art to find out what's popular in your area. I live in a resort area. I live in a very country hunting area. So I'm kind of marketing between 2 different populations and 2 different groups. I'm marketing between the hunters, factory people who live in this area, and I'm marketing to the people who are renting $1 million homes in the resort, 2 towns over. But we're on the way to the thruway, to and from the thruway, and to and from the huge lake in our area. It's right through our town. And we have the biggest farmers market on the way to the boating area, and we have the largest farmers market on a Saturday that is close to that resort. We're kind of lucky in that area, so it's kind of been good for us. So that's what I'm doing right now, is crazy busy trying to get stuff done. This is a production run of the bottle openers. I'm going to take a picture of them, throw them up there in the corner. Go check this one out. This might be a really great one for you, especially with holidays coming. I always tell people when they're looking, even this time of year, I say, these make great stocking stuffers. And I make more sales. Throwing out that whole stocking stuffer idea, the whole gift idea into their head is huge and beneficial. So, go give it a try. Go make some. Tell me what kind of art you're using. Throw it down below. Tell me what kind of art you're using. I will try to get a link for the bottle openers in the description down below. Today I'm running rock maple, I think, is my bottle opener. But I've also used just not pine, I've used cherry. I don't use pine. I've used a little bit of poplar, but the poplar is a little too soft for this. You do want a fairly hard wood because it's going to be in people's pockets, passed around, dropped. It's going to have a hard life. So you might want to go with a harder wood, medium density wood. You don't want to go too soft. And I'm just using scrap wood from my shop. I'm taking cut-offs from the ends of boards. My bottle openers, I think, are 16 millimeters thick for CNC people. And it's a quick, easy program to run. I set it up and I run it while I'm doing other stuff. So if you don't have a CNC machine, you can also hit up someone like myself and ask to buy the wood blanks already done and either sand them yourself to save a little bit of money or buy them from me for someone else who's willing to make you the blank, and then you can laser and install your own hardware. So there's another idea for you. If you have a CNC machine to be making this kind of stuff, to be selling to people who make laser art, another easy way to make some money, guys. All right, have fun, enjoy your day, and consider selling these to a local brewery, winery, and bars who need advertising. Enjoy your day. I'll see you on the next video. Go out there, have some fun, make some smoke, And the next section up is me doing the laser, doing the computer part, and then you'll see the time lapses and some cool pictures of the work. I have stacks of them out in the barn that are ready, that have been dipped and oiled and all that other good stuff. So in the Glowforge, you can have, just like they have their projects, you can have your own projects that you leave all the time. So I've created one called bottle openers, and if you've watched my videos on the farmer's market, you'll know that I have had the great problem of not being able to make stuff fast enough. And I'm not complaining about it much, but I have decided to start batching out some stuff. Instead of trying to make small things or small runs for the week, I am making large runs of a lot of projects. So I've put pretty much all of the art that I use for the bottle openers in here at one time, so I can try to have all the art ready to go. I can just put my bottle openers in and run them whenever I need to. Problem is, trying to line stuff up on these bottle openers can be precarious at times. So we're lining them up, hit the start button, and then cancel it, and then realign all the pieces for the project. The trick to that is, well, you're going to ask, why aren't I using the set focus? Because the set focus keeps popping up and telling me that my numbers are wrong, and I can't do it because my focus height is wrong. And I know my focus height is right because I use my calipers and I am using all the tools to do it the right way, but it still doesn't seem to believe me. So I am doing it this way for now because I'm getting much better results doing it this way. I have used the set focus when I'm doing slabs and not had any problems. So I think it's just a matter of the size of the bottle openers makes it hard for it to do the set focus feature. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm not going to tell you what all of my art is. I'm going to take some pictures and try and throw them up for you at the end. I will also throw up some time lapses of a bunch of these running. I'm buying my hardware in sets of 50, and I think I probably talked about that in the other section, although I haven't shot that yet, because obviously this has to come before the other part. But I'm doing a ton of art, and I think this is just going to be a matter of what art is popular in your area. And this is the end of my first set of 50 bottle openers, so I'm pretty familiar with what's been selling at the market and in my area. And I have added a few new things. I'm not having any problems with any design that I've made yet to sell. Everything's been going pretty quick. The squirrel is new. He's over here on the side. You can't pick him up now. But the sun, the flags have been selling like crazy. The marshmallow camper stuff, the bear, the girl ones are the two new ones. That's that new art that I just talked about in my last video that I purchased. The owl is new. This Alaska bear thing, I've been doing wall art pieces of it for the entire summer. And they sell out every weekend when I put them out. So I made a couple of those in the bottle openers and they sell like crazy. The little fishing hat thing sells like crazy. I'm not having any problems selling these. So I'm making, I think, 20 at a time right now. And I'm cutting them on the CNC machine. I just want to throw this out, show you guys how I'm laying out this art. I have a whole file of just this art sitting here. Yes, this is a keychain with the art already laid out, so I just grabbed the keychain and I'm ignoring the keychain part. This is a journal cover, and I'm just ignoring the edges of the journal and using the art out of the center, so I don't have to recreate some of this stuff. It's an easy way to line stuff up too. If you already have the borders on it, it's easy to line it up. It's already centered. All right, let's go get this run and shoot some more time lapses. So you'll have a whole bunch of time lapses to watch at the end of this video. and I will try and get some pictures of finished pieces up for you as well. All right, good luck. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Go have some fun, make some smoke in those lasers, and good luck selling some bottle openers. Hopefully you'll give this one a try.